Twitch fam! We are playing Pathfinder Kingmaker tonight, and we're going to be starting a new game just for the Twitch stream. I have played a good chunk of this previously, but that was mostly to get my feet wet, you know, familiarize myself with the controls and combat and things. But, yeah, we are starting a new game just for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. And let's do main story. We'll start off with challenging. Oh boy. Okay. I heard the internet click out. I got worried. Ah. If you're joining us in chat, feel free to say hello. I will be checking it as much as possible anyway. Auto level up. Off. Let's build us a character. Oh, chat, what should we do? I think I want to go with some kind of an archer build. I'm not sure. Do I want to go archer or tank? Or caster? What do you think, chat? What should we do? Or rogue? Yeah. We're going to go outside our comfort zone this game. Okay. I think we're going to go with a Magus. I think I want to try out Eldritch Archer. Alright. Perception, persuasion. World, Arcana. And yeah, we'll go with athletics. Skill focus Arcana. And yeah, we're gonna go with point blank shot. Alright. Snowball. We have enfeeblement. Magic missile. Color spray. Burning hands. Flare burst. True strike. Shield. Since we're playing what I think is going to be a villainous character this playthrough, I'm going to name her after one of my exes. Nah.
Wherever my legs carry me. You should have run. Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
Yeah, we're going to go with that.
I did it.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever. Didn't even say what this is for, just at the Outdoory. We're looking for heroes. Who are the Outdoory anyway, rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Andori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Champions, maybe. Heroes?
Thank you, Lord Mayor.
We'll
Now,
find out.
to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title, when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If you're so keen to die, why are you even coming up for this mission?
If I may please answer the question.
Yeah, that was weird.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Why not just recognize this Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
You're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
What douche.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with. not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Oh, I can think of a lot of things.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Yeah.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Cool.
Now you're talking.
Clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
We sure will. Just wait. Plenty of great feats in store.
I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I'm no hero, just a mercenary.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Fair point.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
What about the barbarian? She looks heroic.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Is this a joke?
No time for jokes. The mansion's under attack.
Hmm.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Kinky.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh. Die, die, die! Let the attack commence! May I see your entrails? Step, step, step. What's in wait for me there, I wonder? Trail me! Work! Work, you silly spell! Work! Work, you silly spell! Let's shred them! Burn! Slice! Behead!
You're just in time. A bit. Lady Jamandi's holding the... Speaking of dummy. please.
Shall we move? We shall move! Oh, shadows, embrace me. I see blood! Blood! Is all this blood mine? Never thought I had
Ow.
much.
Leave this one to me.
I wonder what lies
Ow. That fucking hurt.
Just die already!
Yes. Yes. Die, die, die!
Serves you right.
Let the attack commence!
called forth.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait. Step, step.
I do believe everyone is dead, Lindsay. Yes.
Time.
Kitty.
It's the end for you rats! Dare to attack me?
You deserved it.
Time to get my hands dirty again!
May I see your entrails, Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Ow.
Blood for Gorum! Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Oh. They have a frost giant. Neat. Passage is blocked. You can't make it through this way. Well, of course you can.
Anything else?
So many thoughts.
I wrote it
So
like I
little
saw it.
time. I crave for adventure. Carve my name into your flesh!
Any last wishes?
Out of my way!
Oh!
Ow.
This is where I step in.
Burn! Slice! Behead! All I see is blackness.
Leave this one to me.
The fuck?
Yes. Die! Let the attack commence!
Just die already.
Can't hit for shit.
Serves you right.
There we go.
May I see your entrails?
There we go.
Forwards. No, backwards.
Applause, please.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
Not a bad idea.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Interesting. How much?
A lot. Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
Familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Undead. Kinky. Jill! Hi, Jill. How are you? Oh, how is everybody in chat doing tonight? Can you hear me good? Oh, well, to answer your question, Jill, I'm a lot better today than I was the other day. I'm still not good, but I'm better than I was. Luckily, I have beer. We are playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is not my first playthrough, but this is my first playthrough on Twitch. Exhausted? Insurance game giving you the runaround? Ha ha ha. Ooh, composite longbow. That's way better. Longbow. Awesome. Glad you can hear me. Oh. So, to let you know, Jill, I've got a job app in at Stellantis Fiat Chrysler, and I have a interview with a plumbing company in a couple days over Zoom. So, yeah. Can't drink on the meds you're on. Well, that sucks.
I spy. What do I spy?
Just letting the ink dry. Applause,
Time is
please.
wasting.
I see something.
Oh.
Anything is possible.
So how have you been, Jill? How is work treating you?
Would you look at that? What troubles you? Applause, please.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Ooh, pollution of a large person. Hell yeah. Magic missile. Ooh, well, have fun at the wedding. Definitely, every now and then, taking some time off work is definitely not a bad thing. Why do I only have 9 hit points? I have fewer hit points than the stupid sorcerer. How is the kitty?
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh, that barely did anything. God damn.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Well, he's dead now.
Unworthy.
And that guy's very dead. About bedtime? Yeah, well, it's almost 10 o'clock, so I would imagine it is about bedtime. So you got explosion. Yeah, burning hands can sometimes be explosive. You got plans for next Monday at all? For our birthday?
Adventures call to them.
Let's shake a leg! Trail me.
Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. And I hope you have a good night. And tell Eddie I said hi and give Bo a big hug for me. I am kind of tentatively planning on going to Necto Nightclub since I haven't seen hide nor hair of the goth community in holy shit 2 years now. So I figured, what better time than my birthday than to make an appearance and let people know I'm still alive, bitches.
Speak.
I think we wanted 4.
Shall we move? We shall move!
And 5. And then
You have my attention.
I wrote it like I saw it.
1. Aha!
The road calls me. I'll take the bait. Time becomes distance.
Oh, look, a rat. But yeah, as of right now, my birthday plans are Necto and not much else other than that. Since, being broke between jobs and looking at dental surgery.
Just letting the ink dry.
we miss all the fun.
Anything is possible.
So many thoughts, so little time.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Aha!
I crave for adventure.
Yeah, part of me is kind of hesitant, you know, about going, but I figure if as long as I wear a mask, plus, you know, I've had the original strain and I've got double vax, so for myself, I feel relatively well protected. Plus, I'm going to be wearing a mask, you know, for those times that I'm not, you know, sipping on a drink or sucking on a face. So, uh, uh yeah, like I say, I totally get. Part of me is like it's not the right time to go out clubbing, and then part of me is just like, fuck it, I need to get out. I need to see people. I need pretty girls in my lap and on my face. Because that's what Necto's all about.
Ask. I will grant your request.
What troubles you?
My patience is running thin.
Let's shake a leg.
Oh, because we're old and can't stay up late. We're not old yet. I've got like another 8 years before I'm old. You've got like 10.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Ooh. +1 to hit.
Wretched things.
Die, die, die! Let the attack commence!
You deserved it.
I do kind of understand the whole not staying up late, though. This is, for like the last couple weeks, this is about the time I'm usually going to bed. Tried to go outdoor dashing the last couple nights, and that didn't work out. Monday, I ended up getting real sick, and then Tuesday, of course, we had tornado and flooding. And while my car is very nice, it doesn't handle a lot of weather very well. Well, have a good night, Jill. As said, tell Eddie I said hi, give your mother my love, and give Bo lots of pets. I do enjoy seeing videos of Bo. They're adorable. Have a good night.
You're but a footnote in our story. What
Ooh.
a miserable
Ow.
last chapter. A
Explosion.
miserable last chapter.
Despicable.
Our healer just took a shit. Well, you missed by a mile. Oh,
Advance.
you missed.
May I see your entrails, please?
That missed.
Slice!
That hit.
Ahead!
Ow! That shit fucking hurt.
Time to get my hands dirty again! Out of my way!
Unworthy.
He's dead.
This body holds no more.
Ugh.
Leave this one to me!
Missed by a mile.
Wretched things. Die, die, die! Let the attack commence!
God damn.
Just die already!
Can we please hit this guy?
May I see your entrails, please? Burn! Slice! Behead!
Why can nobody seem to hit this guy?
Hands dirty again!
Tashani Savitur. Die, die, die! Let the attack commence!
My God.
Yeah.
Aha! We finally fucking hit him.
Despicable.
Fucking got him.
Ah, everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Knowledge World check passed. You sound like a Kelishite, am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
I don't think we've
I am
met.
Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
There are assassins on the
I don't know
prowl.
where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling.
Quit the act.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. Yeah. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
Look here!
Request. That is possible.
Enlighten me.
Notice awaits us.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Who are you?
Listed House Garess, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also give myself a manly captain of the guard. Or two.
What's going on here?
Someone opened a gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamande to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fame, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Where's the hall?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
I'll go immediately.
Frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Cast ourselves in the water. Covered our noses and mouths before we rushed in. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Ember led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I'd chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are two more," she shouted as she passed us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Ember... showed to Valerie that she should leave them and join us to help Jamandi Eldori. Valerie hesitated, for this valiant warrior. Two things came above all else: loyalty to her pledge and duty to her comrades in arms. Now she had to choose one over the other. Ember showed exceptional eloquence, no easy thing with the flames roaring all around. With a heavy sigh, Valerie stopped arguing and followed us to the dome of the banquet hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Hmm.
I wrote it like I saw it.
You cannot stand against me. May I see your entrails, please? Burn, slice, behead! Let us strike as one!
Leave this one to me.
Unworthy.
Serves you right.
Die, die, die! Let the attack commence! Do not falter!
Just die already!
Wretched things!
Repent!
May I see your entrails, please? Burn! Slice! Behead! Onwards!
time to get my hands dirty again.
Despicable. Advance!
Protect me, please.
Your life ebbs low.
You deserved it.
Die, die, die!
This body holds no more. Unworthy.
Any last wishes?
Wretched things.
What a waste.
This is where I step in.
Stay behind me. This can't be.
Become as dust.
Serves you right.
Let the attack commence! May I see your entrails, please?
Let us strike as one!
Repent!
Time becomes distance.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
I have no connections to Pitax, but Tertuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy?
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despises anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it. And not just that. Upon finding the guards' salaries in the armory, she immediately pocketed it all.
So what if we did? The guards weren't able to handle their responsibilities, so we decided we should teach them a lesson. Teach them a
I
lesson.
see you don't scare easily. You'll do well in the stolen lands. But I'm going to have to ask you to return the money.
Of course, theft is not to be condoned. But when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, would it not be insane to worry about laws and rules? I see this not as a crime, but as a unique wisdom visiting us as we stood at the face of oblivion.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader herself?
What about that trick she pulled right before we came in here?
What trick?
Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? She passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
Mm, I regret that I couldn't save everyone. I would have if I could. I'm sad for the perished, but I had to decide between them and helping Lady Eldori. Forgive me if I chose wrongly.
Alas, sometimes such decisions must be made. Don't blame yourself. You did the right thing.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but she behaved decently, as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with her team.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least, not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. Who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spike guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Okay.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Everyone laughs at me. Some do it kindly, some laugh with contempt, but who will laugh last? I suppose they will. But I will be proven right when all the laughter fades.
Well, that sucked. Random encounter on the road. Somebody wants to pick a fight.
Blood for Gorham! Tear them apart!
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Your life ebbs low.
They go down!
You deserved it.
What a waste.
Is all this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
Magritium Turinos.
Trail me.
How's everyone in chat doing today? Y'all good?
My life is a burden.
Listen, Harem, this Brodus of yours, what's he like? Some disgusting, slimy monster sitting in a cave, waiting for all of us to die, writhing around like a snake.
It's the opposite, Amiri. Grotus is the beautiful moon shining over Pharasmus Boneyard. Well, not what is normally called beautiful. He does look like a skull.
Step, step, step.
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
What's in wait for me there?
I'll spare you the trouble and just collect this tax from Oleg for myself. You could try to stop me, I suppose. It might even be amusing. The Sword Lord sent me to wipe out the filth around here anyway. You're lucky we don't have more of our crew with us today. Go ahead and keep this fool's money. You can be sure I'll tell the Stag Lord all about what happened here. Aha! Ranged spell strike. There we go. So the rats failed, huh? Better than nothing, but that won't keep them away for long. They'll be back with help, and they'll raise this post to the ground. Now what do we do? It's all over. I saw it. I just need to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look. Frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Balkan, local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm an herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. Walk in size. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Restov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. Okay.
Forwards. No, backwards, backwards.
The old well has been renovated and cleaned. It even has a new roof.
Time becomes distance. Step, step. Trail me.
Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they, and when will they arrive? Hi, Tommen. Oleg waves his hand sullenly. Who are they? They're the Staglord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Staglord won't take an insult like this lightly. His henchmen are more like demons than men. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they can own this land. They come, take what they want, steal the better part of our money every month as a toll of for their leader. They even broke our gates so we couldn't try to hide from anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes there's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? For the Staglord and his cronies, of course. The Staglord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason, even those who never swore allegiance to the Staglord. They're killed fast if they're lucky. If not, Oleg looks to Svetlana. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Staglord. Alex and Dovin from Nizrak come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies. I'll help you. I'm not really interested in your post, but I never back down from a good fight. Oleg grunts. Well, thanks, I guess. I might even be able to scrape some reward together for if we manage to defend the post. Alchemist's fire. We can put it by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. That would set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. Used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in the day. I'm going to look around and think of the best way to use the tar and traps. Use traps to help catch the bandits.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Step, step, step.
Let's get back to the possible attack. Can you tell me about the man who ran away and came back? That must have been Boken. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. Let's get back to the possible attack. Tell me about yourselves. Oleg shifts uncomfortably. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Restov. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or kill us. Alright, I think we're as ready as we can be. Let's wait for the attack. Miri flexes her shoulders. Finally, a fight. Was bored with all that talking. Ugh, oh. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. Indeed they do. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful. And please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to go meet our guests. Yeah, let's get to killing some shit. Oof.
Does it matter?
Ow.
Bring it!
Become as dust.
Go.
Fuck you.
Die, die, die!
Fuck you too. Oh, that can't be good.
Tear them apart!
Any last wishes?
Rolling is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Boken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lady, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. Well, I'm glad Oleg's not dead. That would have sucked. Ooh, food. Don't mind if I do, lady.
Anything else?
You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then,
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
I'm glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight. Begone, spirit, I've had enough of you. Begone, spirit, I've had enough of you.
No, please. This fog melts my power like snow under the bright rays of the sun in spring. I know not if I will have the strength to call to you again. We have a common enemy. Help me, and I can help you.
Alright, speak up.
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates.
If only I could learn how it was created. My powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
When my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
Alright, I understand. Very well.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Oh. Mhm.
Time becomes distance.
Cullen greets you with a quick nod. So the bandit breaker arrives. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. You seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk and it just hung in the air. I can't see anything through that suit, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumor says he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Show me your wares. talking. Show me what you have. Tell me of the Stag Lord's gang and any other bandits operating in the area. The other gangs, if they're still here, try their best to keep a low profile. As for the Stag Lord's men, well, the most notable of them are his 3 lieutenants. The oldest one's name is Akiros. He's from somewhere around Taldor. He's fierce in a fight, but from what I hear, he isn't cruel by nature. The other 2 are Dovan and Ox. They're usually seen together. Ox is a mountain of a man with a mind of a 5-year-old, albeit a mean and bloodthirsty one. He's quite the fan of torture and blood executions. Dovan, though, that one's a snake in a man's body. I hope to never meet him in the flesh. The rumors about him are more than enough for me. I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know of anything that could help me find him? That's quite a task you've set yourself on. Stag Lord's fortress is somewhere in the area. Only a few chosen from the most trusted of his rabble are ever invited. The location of the fortress is heavily guarded secret, and with this fog hanging around, I'd imagine it would be even harder to find. What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord? Not much. Not like I've sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man, you know? But I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago, and from what I've heard. But as soon as he got here, he took over everything. I wrote to Restov, tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader, but they didn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. He'll kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face. Those who have seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of his skin, not covered by his clothes. Stag Lord's past is a mystery. He just arrived one day. He was immediately a power to be reckoned with. I guess the most surprising thing about him is that he has as many followers who admire him as he has minions who obey him out of fear. He's got some inner strength in him, or maybe an inner madness. There are many who seem to follow him because of that madness, like it was some kind of virtue. Yeah, it can be. We'll speak another time. Farewell.
Halt! No backwards, backwards!
Right then. How do we read? Well, I would raid somebody, but I don't know how to. Look into that. Well, I have been Bathrobe Keck. I appreciate everybody stopping in and saying hello tonight. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will see you at another time. Thank you much.